Hey, welcome back to Welch's Math class. We are working on whole numbers in Module 1. We're going to talk a little bit right now about estimating and then getting an exact answer. Sometimes, guys, it's useful to estimate an answer to kind of get a ballpark figure about how much something might actually work out to be. It helps us to check and see if our exact answer is reasonable. And so when we take a look at the problem that we've got listed here on the board, estimate the product, remember product is the answer to a multiplication problem, estimate the product by rounding to the 100, 287 times 522. If we can get a ballpark kind of a number here, okay, with our estimate, and then when we get our exact answer, we should be able to tell, are they close? Is it a reasonable answer? So here's what we're going to do with estimating. First, we're going to take our 287 and we're going to round it off to the nearest 100. Well, think about 287 and the hundreds. The hundreds, 287 falls between 200 and 300. Now, I wonder what it's closer to being. I wonder if it's closer to being 200 or if it's closer to being 300. Well, you can see that it's very close to being 300. So we'll round the 287 off to 300 right here. All right, and then we're going to multiply that times 522. Now, in the hundreds, 522 falls between 500 and 600. I wonder if it's closer to being 500 or 600. Well, it's only 22 over 500. I think it's a lot closer to being 500 than it is to being 600. So 500. Okay, so our estimate is going to involve us working out 300 times 500. Now, I want to give you a cool shortcut for that. When you're multiplying a couple of numbers and they have zeros on the back side, what we can do is we can ignore the zeros. We can go ahead and multiply the 3 times 5 and get 15. You see, 3 times 5 is 15. And then simply count the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and put 4 zeros in our answer. So our estimate of 287 times 522, our estimate it should be about 150,000. Now, once we've done that, that's our estimate. Let's go ahead and work this thing out exactly to see if we're on track here. See if we can be in a good ballpark with this. So we're going to go 287, 522, and we're going to multiply that. Remember how to multiply. The first digit here times each of these. 2 times 5 is 10. Put down the 0, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16. Put down the 6, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Ooh, wait a minute. Something don't feel right. I messed up. But that's okay. We're going to fix it right quick. Let's go back. Start fresh. Okay, I know you probably caught that. I bet you did. 2 times 5 is 10, 0, carry 1. 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1. That's what I forgot. 17, carry 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Okay, so we get 570 there. Now, let's put in a 0. Start with this 2. Now, it's another 2. It's just going to be the same thing, isn't it? We don't even have to actually work that again. Now, let's put in 2 zeros and go 5 times 5. Let's get rid of this little junk up here. 5 times 5 is 25. Put down the 5. Carry the 2. 5 times 8 is 40. Plus 2 is 42. Put down the 2. Carry the 4. 5 times 2 is 10. 14. Okay. Now we've got all our partial products. Let's add them babies up. A 0. A 7, 5 and 5 is 10, plus 7 is 17, carry a 1, 5, 6, 8, no carry, 4. So it looks like what I'm getting here is 148,770. Now, isn't that cool? Our estimate was really close to the real answer, the 148,770. So sometimes it's helpful as you're working out to kind of be able to do a quick estimate of what an answer might be, and then from there, when you work your problem, you'll be able to tell, does my answer come close to that? If it's not, you might want to double check your answer. Even if you're doing them in a calculator, you could punch the numbers in wrong if you're not careful. So being able to do a quick estimate to see if what the calculator tells you is really right is very helpful. So I reckon I'll see y'all next time, and we'll keep doing some more fun math.